Hello, I'm back. We're gonna do some more closet stuff today. Hello, my name is Julia. Today we are doing part 2 of my closet refresh, declutter, organization, whatever you want to call it. About a week ago, I did a declutter. I will link that video in the description. But today I have some organization stuff to get this closet kind of finalized and done in terms of organization. I mentioned this in my last video. I redid this closet some time ago. I basically ripped out the existing shelving and whatever the organization method was in here, and I redid it, but I never quite finished. So I've been left with a metal little sort of industrial looking shelf to hold some of my husband's stuff, and that just is not working for me, and I have reached the point where I just want to get something done. I purchased some organizing stuff from my favorite organizing store that sells containers, and I kind of misjudged. It's not that the stuff I bought didn't fit, it's just that I didn't use my brain when I thought about the fit. Like, it's just not gonna work. My plan was to mount some shelves on the inside of the closet door so that we could sort of maximize the space that was not being utilized in the closet, as well as get this storage shelf off the floor. But I kind of misjudged, and the space needed to actually access the closet is greater than what these shelves would have allowed. So these are going back to the store. However, we had to run to the hardware store for something totally unrelated, and I thought, while we're here, let's just look at the closet organizing stuff, and I found something that is actually perfect, and it is more along the lines of what I was hoping for in the first place. I just got excited when I saw this stuff online. So it's one of these, and the idea is that it will mount on the middle of this door and give us some baskets, just like that. And I should still be able to get in and out of the closet. You can see that the depth difference is huge compared to those other shelves. So I am a little bit nervous to drill into these doors. I haven't drilled anything into doors since we've moved here. All of the hooks and stuff that already exist were put up by previous owners. I think I do still need like wall anchors, so I guess I will go and check and see what of those I have. Okay, I did find I have some wall anchors here. Their load limit is 23 pounds when you put them into drywall. This is not drywall. This is some sort of hollow-ish door. I don't know much about this stuff, but I'm gonna go with it. There's 3 holes on the pole. 1, 2, 3 is somewhere. So that's almost 75 pounds, which should be plenty. The screws are silver. They're not white finished. But this is just going inside our closet, and I don't really care. And this is something I already have on hand. I don't need to go spend any more money. So I think I might grab my drill and give this a try. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. My drill's dead, so I'm plugging it in. We'll give it a little bit of charge. I shouldn't need it for too long, so I'll be back. Change my mind. In the meantime, I am going to line this pole up, and I think I'm just gonna mark the top hole. I'll drill the top hole, and then once that is drilled and I've got my screw nice and secured with the anchor, I will make sure that it's level, totally vertical, and then I will drill the middle and the bottom holes. I just don't want to drill holes that might not be perfectly aligned, because I've done that before. All right, while I do this, I will tell you guys why I am in such a good mood today. I just got back from lunch with a friend that I haven't seen in a long time, so that was really lovely. And then last night, my husband and I went and saw Les Mis on Broadway in Chicago. It is my favorite Broadway show. I saw it when I was in like 7th or 8th grade with my family, and I fell in love with it. I begged my mom for the soundtrack for Christmas, and I have not gotten over it since I was literally in 7th or 8th grade. It just was like, first of all, it was such a good show. Every single one of the performers was absolutely incredible, but also it just felt really good to be at a show. I haven't been to the theater. We saw the Nutcracker in 2019, I think. It just was like this very warm feeling being there, and my husband had never been to a musical before, and he also really liked it, so it just was like something really special and lovely, and it set a really good tone for the weekend this weekend. When my husband gets home from work today, we're going to go return those other shelves that just did not work in this space, so I'll get some money back, which is great. Okay, I'm just going to measure, so this is like, the math literally does not make sense here. Okay, I've got a tiny bit of power in my drill. Let's see, I'm nervous. Okay, we're okay. Pause. Short people problems. Okay. I'm just trying to take a closer look. I mean, might that be sufficient? I honestly think that might be okay. I don't have this all the way in the door, and my concern is that because this door is partially hollow, that if I try to drill any further, I might go through the back the whole way, and I do not want to do that. So I'm kind of gonna just like give it a try. Wish me luck. Okay, that seems to have worked. And now I'm gonna use my level and hopefully just get it nice and even. This level has a magnetic side to it, so if I mark this, all right, we're gonna do number 2. All right, well, the damage has been done. So let's hope that this is straight and sturdy. Those are my 2 hopes. And I'm a little nervous about both of them. All right, gonna do the same thing here. I have 2 more wall anchors and 2 more screws. Well, that is done. I got them all in and tightened, and it does look pretty straight. So I guess we're gonna go with that. I'm just a little bit nervous about hanging stuff. I don't know why. I feel like it's just not sturdy. I guess the only thing to do is to try it, and if it comes crashing down in the middle of the night, it comes crashing down in the middle of the night. I'm gonna grab the baskets now. I haven't really thought about exactly where they're gonna go, and honestly, I don't have huge plans for what is going to go in them. There's only a few things, and right now, the holes on the sides of these baskets are a little big, so I'm probably gonna have to put some sort of like cardboard or foam core or something on the sides, but we'll give it a try. Wow! I will say this is exactly what I was hoping for. Just something that was low profile, off the floor. Man, like sometimes you just have to spend a little bit of money to get what you want. Like these things are ridiculously overpriced. Let me just tell you that. Like I think each of these baskets was like $40. For what? I don't know, but this is gonna give me great peace of mind. So now I'm gonna just take a look and address the metal rack on the floor, see what organization I think is gonna work, what I can put where, and then I actually might sort of look at what else is in either my drawers or my husband's drawers and think about how we can recategorize some of it and like reorganize and make a new storage solution for some of that stuff. While I'm down here, I wish some of this was my stuff so that I could go through it. I decluttered my stuff last week, but this is all my husband's. So there's nothing I can really do in terms of decluttering before we move things over, but like I can see there's a couple of different categories here. We have like, you know, dress socks, and then we've got more, I guess, like rugged. These are just like cotton tube socks, I guess. And then some fuzzy socks that he doesn't wear that often, but sometimes he wears these around the house at home in the winter. This is how my mind works. I think socks go on feet. Feet are near the floor, so socks can go in the bottom here. That might not work for him because he is tall. This isn't super low, but it might be easier for him to grab those every day a little bit higher. But for now, I'm going to just start putting some of these non-sneaker socks into the lower basket. This also isn't all of his stuff that would go in here. I know he's got stuff in the laundry, but it does look like we have plenty of room for all of these items. Wow. That is satisfying. The other thing he has primarily on this shelf is ties and like a couple of pocket squares. So I think I'm actually gonna put those on the top here because that is probably the least likely to be accessed on any given day. And then we can think about what might make sense to put in a second shelf right here. This is the tie that he wore to our wedding. This is something we'll need to address. Okay, that shows us that these are a little bit fussy. So we'll just need to be very careful, oh boy, about knocking them. Okay. He's gonna be done with work in like 15 minutes, which means he'll be home in like 45 minutes. And then we can go do my return. Living in the city. And that's that. This was like a pretty small project, but it feels really, really good. I need to rethink these shelves a little bit more. I'm thinking something that might work a little bit better is to like move around all of my husband's sneaker socks, which are currently in the dresser, but maybe I like put all the socks in the door and then I can put his ties and pocket squares in the drawer. I'm gonna need to think about it, but I'm really glad that I got this done. It also freed up this storage shelf in case there's anywhere else that I think that would be better utilized. I know I showed you our other little closet in the bedroom when I did my decluttering video, and I do want to like do a redo in that closet as well as the closet in our second bedroom, which is also my office. So it frees up a shelf for more storage and organization. Don't know what that's gonna look like yet, but it just gives me more options for the future. At any rate, thanks for hanging out today while I drill holes in my closet door and got this new thing hung up. I know it's not a super huge deal and it was a pretty easy DIY, but it's something that I've been thinking about for a very long time, so I'm really glad that I got it done and that I have this new storage and organization option in my home. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments if you like these kinds of like little home DIYs and organization stuff. Like I said, I think there's a lot more places that I'm planning to redo in my home, so if that's something that you want to see, I can definitely take you along. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. It really helps out my channel, just making sure that my videos are getting seen by other people. Thanks again for being here. See you next time. Bye guys.